TVC, the brand you trust.
Welcome back. Today is VCD number 22. Yours truly. You will be learning all about letter writing. Though it seems to be a dying art in the age of emails and funnily spelled weird SMSs, believe me, there is nothing more beautiful and personal than a well-written letter. Happiness, sorrow, business or pleasure. A beautiful letter is a gesture of sincerity, maturity and great communication. Done well, a simple letter can change the course of your life. Mahatma Gandhi wrote them, Martin Luther King wrote them, and so did Abraham Lincoln. And we all know it. It impacted the history of the world. Letter writing. Learn it. Practice it. Nurture it. It is an art after all.
The art of letter writing is fast dying because there are so many ways of communication today. Everyone is too busy to write and too busy to read. We can read messages in brief over the cell phone or by email. But a letter is still the most important document for personal or business records. Letters are always used as a medium for maintaining formal and informal relationships. Letters between friends and lovers and family are sometimes treasured and kept safely to read again and again. Letters are personal and there are hundreds of situations. In this section of TVC, Speak English in 30 Days, you can refer to a standard format to some common situations in business and personal life. We hope that this will encourage you to write more letters. So let's get started. Today we will learn how to write formal and informal letters for different situations. Let us start with personal letters or informal letters. Personal letters are an expression of feelings between two persons and are not usually shared with others, so they can contain personal and intimate information. There is no formal layout and can be written on any paper. In the stationery shop, you can buy beautiful letter paper for every occasion. They come in all colors and have flowers, cartoons, funny sayings or small designs on them. There is no specific reason why you have to write an informal letter. Friends who part after college or school, complaint to a neighbor, an apology, can be written to relatives, to a son, daughter, father, mother, or the popular love letter. Here is a sample of a goodbye letter after college. Friends who have spent their college days together become quite sentimental when they have to part. Dear Reena, here we are both standing at the milestone we have always dreamed about. College is over and we shall drift apart to go through our own destinies. Wonder what there is in store for each of us. We have sworn to remain friends forever and I hope you will never forget this. Do email me and send photographs whenever possible. You have been a great friend and I am sure you will make many more wherever you go. Best wishes and love. Yours lovingly, Lata. You can end the letter with any phrases you like. Yours sincerely or yours lovingly. There are no fixed rules, but do make sure that your letters have the date and your address. Here is another sample saying goodbye after college. Dear Lata, I cannot believe that we will not be on the same bus to college tomorrow. College is over and I am being pushed into an unknown family in an unknown city. My life is soon going to be filled with responsibilities that I have to learn. I will keep your email address carefully and try to get in touch as often as I can. Even if I don't write for a long time, remember, we are friends forever. Just wait for my letter. With lots of love, and may God bless you. Yours sincerely, Reena. Have you been late in saying thank you to a gift or an invitation? Do you want to clear up a misunderstanding? Have you been unable to keep an appointment or promise? Say sorry. Write your apology with dignity and sincerity. Write as soon as possible after the incident. Say a simple sorry and do not overdo it even if you feel really bad. Mention only that particular occasion and do not add other matters from the past. Say you want to make up for this mistake and it will not happen again. You do not have to say you feel guilty. Take the blame for it on yourself. Here's a sample how to apologize for not going to a party. Dear Lata, thank you for the invitation to your party to celebrate your wedding anniversary. I wish you and your husband all the very best in life and pray for many more years of joy and togetherness. I would very much like to attend your party, but I regret I will not be in town on that day. However, please accept my apologies for this late reply. Again, thank you so much for the invitation, Reena. Do you want to complain to a neighbor? Sometimes we want to complain to a neighbor about their family's behavior. It is a delicate issue and we need to tackle this with diplomacy. If you come face to face, one of you might lose your temper and disturb the harmony of the building. In such cases, a letter will do wonders and the problem will be solved without exploding into a major issue. Here is a sample. Dear Leena Das, I am writing to inform you that your son broke the window of my living room when he was playing cricket in the compound in front of my house. We have a huge garden space where children are expected to play. The noise by children and such breakages are becoming very common in our building. I must inform you that it is against the rules of the building. Please make sure that your son and his friends use the garden for ball games. Mrs. Rao, D Wing 101. Here is the reply to such a letter. To apologize for damage done by you or a child to your neighbor. Dear Mrs. Rao, I am sorry my son's cricket ball broke through your window. Please send me the repair bill so I can reimburse you. I agree the children must go to the garden to play, but it is summer vacation and it is so hot out there. I assure you that this will not happen again. If there is anything else I can do for you, please let me know. Yours sincerely, Leena Das C 401. Sometimes you have to thank those who have helped your work or your child's education through recommendations, funds or employment. Write a thank you note and place on record your gratitude for this help. Dear Sir, I am very grateful for the generous financial scholarship granted to me in support of my education. With your help, I have been able to complete my studies. Your timely help has been an inspiration to me. Again, thank you for your encouragement and financial support. Sincerely. How does one write a letter of recommendation? those who are seeking entry into a university, employment in a new company, or applying for a course are asked for letters of recommendation from eminent persons in their field who also know them. How will you ask someone to write a letter of recommendation? First, write a brief letter and explain your position. Second, mention any previous meeting or connection you have with the person. Third, include your biodata so that they know facts about you. Fourth, make it easy for them by supplying a self-addressed stamped envelope. Fifth, mention your contact numbers and email ID in case they want to ask you for more information. Here is a sample letter. Dear Sir, I am applying to Ohio University's Graduate School for Literature. I need a letter of recommendation from an eminent person in this field. I have enjoyed a special relationship as your student for 4 years and would be honored if you could write a letter of recommendation for me. I enclose my resume for your reference and some guidelines given by the university about what the recommendation should include. You may put your letter in the stamped envelope and seal it. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. I will be in touch with you on email. My email is gbshawrediffmail.com. Thank you. A letter of condolence or sympathy. A simple "I'm sorry" is sometimes the only thing that is necessary to say. Avoid being overly dramatic. Keep the letter as brief and as short as possible. Make sure you write the name of the person who died or mention the specific incident that caused sorrow for the person. If you knew the deceased, mention your last meeting with him, a memory or an anecdote that has a positive note. Offer help in some way. A condolence letter must be handwritten. At the death of a neighbor, here is a sample letter. Dear Lena, I was shocked to hear of the sudden passing away of your husband Jag. I don't remember you mentioned that he was ill. We all know him as a fun-loving, helpful person who participated in all our building activities. We all thought he made the best Santa Claus ever at our last Christmas party. I'm away at Pune and I feel restless after hearing this news. I wish I could have been there to help. I'll be back in a week and will come and meet you. Be strong for your children. Love, Rita. Here is another letter. Dear Lena, we heard of the troubled times in your family. It is not easy when two mishaps occur at the same time. I am all admiration for your strength and courage in this time of crisis. Please do not hesitate to ask for any help you require. Rita Rao. How do you reply to a letter of sympathy? Dear Rita, thank you so much for your lovely letter. I appreciate your thoughtfulness at this time of sorrow in my life. I will need your help next Saturday when I am holding a prayer meeting. Do drop in for a chat after a couple of days. With love, Lena. How do you show sympathy for loss of a job? A friend has lost his job. Dear Raj, I was shocked to hear that you lost your job at the Nest Systems. I know you were looking forward to reach your goals through this company. I thought your prospects were excellent there. Do not lose hope. This might be destiny's way of taking you to a more suitable position. There is no dearth of good jobs for somebody with your expertise. Remember, we are all there for you. I will be speaking to friends who are in this line to see if they can help. Take care. With love, Ajit. Divorce is also another kind of loss. Dear Nina, I was sorry to hear about your divorce. I know this is a difficult and painful time. You have been preparing for it for some time, but when it happens, I know it really hurts. I wish you peace and contentment in your future. I know you will come out of this a stronger person. Come home with little Zara and spend a day with me. Love, Dina. Guidelines for writing invitations for a happy occasion like a wedding, anniversary or birthdays. Always state the date, time and place. Include your address and a map for directions. Give telephone and cell phone numbers. Give email IDs for any information. Give the time for separate events like the function, the dinner or the tea. Explain the occasion and the events connected with it. If there is a dress code, for example, formal, traditional or informal, then mention it in the lower left-hand corner of the card. If you do not want gifts, then say so. No presents, only your presence. No gifts, only your blessings. No flowers or gifts, please. RSVP. This means in French, répondez s'il vous plaît. Please respond and say whether you are coming or not. The host must know that if 10 persons are invited, then all are going to be present. If only 5 turn up, the food and other arrangements will be wasted. It is common courtesy for the invitees to reply immediately. For example, Mr. and Mrs. Rao and Mr. and Mrs. Singh cordially invite you and your family to the marriage celebrations of Dina with Ajit on Sunday, June 10th, 2007. Blue Seas Village Complex, Malad. The Muhurat time is 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Lunch 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. Music and reception 3 p.m. onwards. Ghazals, dandiya and ras music. Dress traditional. RSVP, the telephone number, and conclude by saying no presents, only your presence. Congratulate your friend on their anniversary, birthday, wedding, promotion or graduation. Mention the occasion and say best wishes at the beginning and again at the end. Say how happy you are for the person. Thank them for the card or letter which gave you the news. For a wedding, dear Dina and Ajit, congratulations on your wedding. Your budding romance during college days has bloomed into this wonderful day. Wishing you both a long and happy married life. I wish I was there, but come to the US for a holiday and we will have a great time. Your loving friend, Nina. On graduation, dear Jag, congratulations on receiving your doctorate in philosophy. 4 long years of hard work and study, and now this glorious moment. I wish you success and a great future. Congratulations on your achievement. Dr. Jag, your loving sister, Nina. Engagement ceremony. Dear Dina and Ajit, congratulations on your engagement. I wish you both the best and look forward to your wedding day. Thank you for your lovely invitation. Again, warmest congratulations. Love, Rita. A new job. Dear Jag, congratulations on your new job at the Nest Systems. I am sure that your knowledge and experience in this field will be an asset for this company. Your pleasant and cheerful personality makes you a good team member. Wishing you great success in the future. Your good friend, Ram. A children's birthday invitation. Write the invitation so that the children can read it themselves. You need not spend on formal printed cards. Make them yourself and add lots of color. Sarah Rao will be 10 years old. Come and say happy birthday. Have fun and games. Cake, drinks and plenty to eat. Theme is circus. The date, Saturday, June 13th, 2007. Time, 4 p.m. Where? The clubhouse, first floor. To say yes, call Rita Auntie at the phone number. Sorry, no moms and dads. We now go to formal business letters. Here we are going to see a formal business letter which requires a logo, an address, the layout, the inquiry and follow-up, ordering of goods, receipt of goods and complaints, sales promotion or marketing, asking for a loan, congratulations, condolence and invitation in an official matter. Business letters are a record of the company's dealings, business enquiries and negotiations with clients. It may be needed as evidence in court if there are many points to explain and it must be kept confidential. You have to write a letter. But above all, a letter on a business letterhead can look impressive and professional. Let us look at the format of a professional business letter. The logo is a specially designed symbol with the company's name and address. It is normally printed at the top, placed in the center or on the right hand side of the page. If the logo is on the left, it may only be partly visible after the filing. The logo, name of the company, address and contact numbers are on the right top of the letterhead. Just below it is a reference code number used by all companies to keep track of their correspondence. You must quote it in all your letters. Write the details of the receiver, that is to whom you are writing the letter, to be followed by the name, designation, address and then the date of the letter. If you don't know the name of the person the letter is addressed to, use the designation, for example, General Manager MTNL, an address followed by Dear Sir or Madam after the date. The body of the letter is aligned to the left in all modern letters. The closing line, Yours sincerely or Yours faithfully may be used. Your signature in ink must be followed by the printed name. Here are some important hints to remember while writing business letters. Keep the letter brief. One page of the letterhead only should be used. If the letter is lengthy, the continuation pages must have the logo and the date. Number the pages and write continued at the bottom. Number the points or issues you are raising in this letter. Use simple words and formal language. Here is a mock correspondence between Bharat Cartons and Supreme Electronics. Bharat Cartons supply cardboard cartons and Supreme is their client who uses it for packaging his goods. These are the general guidelines to formal language. Placing an order. When you place an order, make a mention of any previous purchases. Ask for a discount. Inquire about the range of products so you can have options. For example, Dear Sir, we would like to order one consignment of cardboard of the same gauge and color you supplied to us last year. We enclose a copy of last year's letter for your immediate reference. The quantity this year is double of last year. We expect that you will send a reasonable quote considering that we have been your client for 5 years. Kindly give us information on the variety of colors, gauge and material available with you. Yours faithfully. The reply to this letter must cover all the points of inquiry brought up by the client. Don't displease a regular client by refusing a discount, but you can charge for fuel raise, new taxes or octroi levy. Dear Mr. Rao, thank you for your order of cardboard. As per our quotation and billing this year, we offer you the product at the same price. The price of transport has gone up due to the rise in fuel prices. Therefore, we have added 10% extra to our packaging and transport charges. A color catalogue of our products and services is enclosed. We offer customized service where we can execute the customer's design of color, thickness and texture of the cardboard. We assure you that we will always continue to give excellent and prompt service. Yours sincerely, Bharat Cartons. The second reply is a sample of how your charges are higher, and you can give a valid explanation for that. Dear Mr. Rao, thank you for your order of cardboard consignments. About our quotation and billing this year, please understand that there is a severe restriction on paper products. Our suppliers inform us that paper products are facing raw stock scarcity. The prices have therefore increased. We regret we have to increase our billing by 15%. A color catalogue of our products and services is enclosed. We offer customized service where the color and texture design of the cardboard can be selected by the customer. We assure you that we will always continue to give excellent and prompt service. Thanking you, Bharat Cartons. The follow-up to this order, sometimes the goods are not received on time. There is an unexplained delay. Of course, you can call, inquire and be given an explanation. But you want to put it on record so that if a problem arises, you have proof of delay. Dear Mr. Rao, please refer to our order of 2 consignments of cartons. We have not received the packets yet. There has been a delay of 10 days. We did speak to Mr. Singh at your office. He was unable to give a satisfactory reply. Our dispatches are being delayed. We take a serious view of such treatment. We expect immediate remedial measures to be taken. Yours sincerely, Bharat Cartons. On receipt of goods, communicate by letter that you have received the goods. Dear Bharat Cartons, we confirm receipt of 2 consignments of cardboard in 20 packages, delivered on August 24th by Raj Couriers and Transport Services. Our invoice number 872635 is signed by our office. The payment will be sent by demand draft next week. Please send us the invoice of the same. Thanking you, Bharat Cartons. Letter of complaint. To write a letter for a complaint, you must remember a few points. Write the letter as soon as possible after the incident. Explain the problem and clearly state your expectations. Focus on how the problem can be solved. Give the letter a positive tone. Do not threaten legal action. The objective is to solve the problem and come to some kind of accord and receive reimbursement. Include dates and times of the occurrence. Enclose copies of documents such as bills, invoice and receipts. Conclude your letter with the hope that the matter will be resolved to your satisfaction. How to complain about service? Here's the second sample. Dear Bharat Cartons, we confirm receipt of 2 consignments of cardboard in 20 packages, delivered on August 24th by Raj Couriers and Transport Services. The invoice number 872635 is signed by our office. Please note that the packaging was very poor and many packets were torn in the corners. We expect that a company of your repute would take extra care in such matters. We demand an explanation for this. The transport company refused to take responsibility for this negligence. They state that the responsibility of secure packaging lies with the client. We are disappointed and we may have to reconsider sending you an order next year unless you take steps to remedy such mishaps. Yours sincerely, Mr. Rao. When the company responds to a complaint, you have to be careful not to offend the client if he complains. He has a right to complain. Do not take complete responsibility until you have checked the circumstances of the complaint. Offer to reimburse if the fault lies with you. Dear Mr. Rao, we are sorry to hear that some of the packets were found torn and damaged when received by your office. We assure you that we take great care and use excellent packing material at our end. From our inquiries with the Raj Couriers and Transport Services, we hear that the vehicle had a puncture and some bundles had fallen out while the vehicle was being serviced. The fault lies entirely with the transport company. However, we would like to make amends and reach an accord with our loyal customers. We offer to send you a replacement for the damaged number of sheets right now or send you the same with your next order. Please tell us your preference. Thanking you, Bharat Cartons. Sales promotion and marketing. A company has to promote its products and services to attract more clients. Letters are a good way to reach out to prospective clients. Letters of introduction to a new customer will go like this. Dear Sir, we introduce ourselves as brand leaders of cardboard cartons of all sizes ranging from products like household appliances like irons, refrigerators, television sets and full-size machines. Our illustrated color catalogue is enclosed for detailed information. We have an impeccable record of prompt service and hundreds of our satisfied customers will certify. We are now introducing vinyl and canvas-lined cartons which are in great demand. This is one of many steps planned to improve our profile. We have an exciting offer and we hope you will take this opportunity to avail of our 10% discount on all orders. This offer is open for 6 months. Thanking you, Bharat Cartons. How would you write a promotional letter to your existing customers? Send upgraded information regularly to existing clients. Respected Sir, we pride ourselves as being brand leaders of cardboard cartons of all sizes, ranging from products like household appliances, irons, refrigerators, television sets, and full-size machines. We are proud to count you among our prestigious customers. We are privileged to have your patronage for a considerable period. We are now introducing vinyl and canvas-lined cartons, which are in great demand. This is one of many steps planned to improve our profile. We value our custom and show our appreciation of the special business relationship we have with you. We offer a 10% discount on all orders for the new products. This offer is valid for 6 months. Our illustrated color catalogue is enclosed for detailed information. Yours sincerely, Bharat Cartons. Asking for loan. Ask for a bank loan. When you are expanding your business, you may have to approach the bank for a loan. Send a letter first to the bank with the necessary inquiries and basic information. Give details of why you need this loan and how you will repay it. This prepares the ground for discussion and saves valuable time when you meet in person. When applying for a loan, use a direct approach and be transparent in your dealings. Dear Sir, our company is a private limited company with 2000 square feet premises in Chakala. This serves as an office and manufacturing unit. We have located an office premises in Malad. This will serve as a front office and help improve our visibility and be more accessible to our customers. The cost of the 1000 square feet office is rupees 50 lakh. We need a loan from your bank for rupees 35 lakh for the office in Spartacus complex. Our account number with your bank is given below. We enclose details of the property and our audited accounts for the past 3 years. We will take an appointment next week to give you time to study and approve this proposal. Thanking you, Bharat Cartons. Missed an appointment? Apologize. Say sorry for not keeping an appointment. If you have missed an appointment with a customer or a bank, you must write as soon as possible to apologize. Dear Sir, I would like to apologize for missing our scheduled appointment last Monday, 14th May. I am sorry I did not call to cancel the meeting. I will call your secretary to fix a meeting sometime next week. Thank you for your understanding and patience. Yours sincerely. A letter of congratulations. To write a congratulatory letter in formal relationships, here are the points that you should always keep in mind. Write a brief, sincere message of appreciation. Do not include any other news or unrelated inquiry. The letter is official, so it must be typed on the official letterhead and stationery and signed by the owner or proprietor. In this sample, an employee has won an award for work not connected with the office. It is a kind gesture to send a letter of congratulations to him. The letter clearly indicates that employees can do what they want after office hours, as long as it does not interfere with work. Dear Arjun, congratulations on receiving an award from the Rotary Club for the most outstanding social worker for the year. You have been working with us for 5 years and we admire your sense of dedication to society. We appreciate the fact that your social work has never given cause for complaint or negligence at your office. We are proud to have an award winner amongst us. With best wishes from all at Bharat Cartons. An official letter of condolence. A condolence letter is written to convey your sympathy to someone who has lost a relative, a job, property, or health. All condolence letters must be handwritten. A brief note is sufficient. Here is a sample of a letter to an employee who has lost his wife. The senior most officer must sign it on behalf of the entire office. Dear Mohan, we are very sorry to hear of your wife Sharada Devi's passing away. It must have been a great shock to you. Our thoughts are with you at this time. We had a prayer meeting after we heard the news. We hope you will have the strength to bear the grief of your loss. Yours sincerely, the staff of Bharat Cartons. Let us go to something more cheerful, letters of invitations. Invitations are sent to customers for a function or an event. It must have a covering letter addressed to the highest officer. It is normal courtesy to include extra cards for other departments. Bharat Cartons Private Limited, Om Shankar Industrial Area, Mumbai, and the telephone number. We cordially invite you to the inauguration and puja celebrations of our new office at Spartacus Complex, Malad, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Friday, January 24, 2007. Please join us for lunch and refreshment. The covering letter. Dear Sir, the new office of Bharat Cartons Private Limited is being inaugurated on Friday, 24th January at 10 a.m. There is a small puja followed by refreshments. We request you to join us in the celebrations. We are sending your company 4 invitations and eagerly hope to meet you there. Thanking you, Bharat Cartons. We are going to look at some formal business vocabulary, the business jargon in modern terms. Use words from this list in your letters. These words are commonly understood by modern business houses. Access, grant entry. Accord, mutual agreement after a dispute. Account, it can mean either management of income and expenditure or a customer or client. Accountability, responsibility which comes with authority. Appraisal, evaluation of an employee's track record. Assessment, evaluation of property for tax purpose. Backlog, accumulation of work left undone. Barcode, a set of lines coding details of a product. Bearish, in the stock market it means when prices of shares go down. Bullish, when the stock market prices go up. Benchmark is a standard against which others are measured. Boom, a sudden spurt of prosperity. Brand leader, the brand that sells most. Crash, general collapse of economy or business. Database, bank of information and statistics maintained by a company. Dummy is a draft or a rough presentation of a design or a publication. Exchange rate, price at which domestic currency can be exchanged for foreign currency. Freelance, an independent specialist who works on consultancy basis. Freeze, to fix prices at a certain level. Front money, money paid in advance to an agent or capital required as a start to begin a new business. Golden handshake, dismiss an employee but pay him all the benefits, bonus, etc. Grey market, where goods are available at illegal outlets at very high or very low prices. Image, the impression a company creates through advertising or marketing. Invoice, a statement sent by a dealer with his courier giving details of the consignment. Remedy, a legal or acceptable way to correct a mistake. Pro rata, in reasonable proportion. Profile, a new product or service. Write more letters. We encourage you to write more letters as you can improve your language, express yourself, and bring great joy to the person it is addressed to. Travel and holidays. Make your letters a record or diary of your holidays. Write back to a friend or someone at home. This becomes a document of your trip and gives so much joy to the reader. Express your opinion. When you feel strongly about an event, write to your friend and let them know. Put down your points and explain how you feel. You can write to a newspaper or a TV news channel. Keep in touch. Letters connect you to your friends and updates news about what is happening in your life. Just a postcard will do. An email is also effective, but does not have the personal touch. Blogs. Letter writing has been replaced by blogs, where you can let the entire world know about your feelings and your opinions. Somehow, intimate letters are so beautiful and have more value as they retain a human touch. I'm sure you must have understood the various aspects of letter writing. Practice and use the art of letter writing to impress the one whom you love, or your boss, your friends, or your family. It would be great to hear from you. Write us a feedback letter and tell us how you found this package, whether it catered to your needs and if you are able to speak confidently. To share your experiences with us, log on to www.tvcspeakenglish.com and contact us via email. So bye for now. Take care.
I'm sure you must have understood the various aspects of letter writing. Practice and use this art to express yourself. Begin with writing a letter to a loved one right now. It would be great to hear from you. Write us a feedback letter and tell us how you found this package, whether it catered to your needs, and if you are able to speak confidently now. Share your experiences with us. Log on to www.tvcspeakenglish.com and do post your letter. So bye for now. See you tomorrow. Take care.
नहीं है अब तो सोच सोच के जीना, हमको तो अब कोई भी रोक सके ना। नहीं है अब तो सोच सोच के जीना, हमको तो अब कोई भी रोक सके ना। हौसला है दिल में, आंखों में सपने, मिलाने हैं अब वक्त से कदम अपने। चलो तुम साथ चलो, बढ़ो तुम साथ बढ़ो, आशाओं की पलक पर चलो दिन रात चलो। चलो तुम साथ चलो, बढ़ो तुम साथ बढ़ो, ज्ञान की रोशनी में खिलो दिन रात खिलो। कुछ पाने की चाहत हो जहाँ, सपनों की आहट हो जहाँ।